Hey everyone, I just want to take a moment and just say thank you so much for all of the support and for all of the messages that you've all sent. It's been so much fun to watch you all having success, having these episodes help you guys get messages back, get on calls with reps and managers, land interviews, and even get jobs. Again, it's what drives me every single day is to just watch you all have success. I just want you all to win, and I just want to say thank you for all of the messages, for all of you letting me know. It is so much fun to watch you all win. And if you guys haven't, you will definitely need a LinkedIn. You can always follow us at Jacob McLaughlin or New to Medical Device Sales. Would love to connect with you all. Always happy to jump on a quick call and just see how we can help you guys. But I just want you all to know that we want you to win. And just even this last week in our course, you heard us talk about it. We had 6 people hired in 24 hours of each other. It's absolutely amazing. It's what I absolutely love doing. So if you guys are really interested in breaking into medical device sales, please feel free to reach out to us. You can also click the link below. Again, our average person right now is breaking in at 8.2 weeks at $94,478. But it has been so much fun. As you've seen, if you've watched the podcast, we've gotten people hired in 3 weeks. We've got people hired in 5 weeks. We've got people hired at over $150,000 starting out. So it is just so much fun to continue to see the progression and see how we're continuing to dial it in and help more people. If you do find this helpful, please press that like and subscribe button. And if you can share it with somebody, it means the world to me. But let's get into today's episode. Welcome back to New to Medical Device Sales. I am your host, Jacob McLaughlin, coming to you on a beautiful sunny day here in Arizona. While you guys are listening to this, I just got back from Europe. It is so much fun to be able to go travel. If you guys have never been to Italy, I highly recommend it because of cappuccinos and pistachio croissants. All of my friends have told me I will not shut up about it. And it is something I'm very passionate about. One day I hope to have a bakery out there so I can just have my own pistachio croissants. But you do not care about that. You care about med device sales. So let's get into today's episode. Today's going to be a quicker episode. And the reason I say that is I just wanted to make today really the mindset you guys need to kind of start shifting into, and also just the maturity level you have to get to be successful in medical device sales. And the reason I say this is, we've been able to help 22-year-olds come in at over $148,000. And we've also been able to help people with no experience come in and get full line rep rolls at $150,000, $200,000+. And people will always ask us how, right? And I will always sit here and tell you, yes, there's the skill set. Yes, there's the things that we're teaching them. But what we're really teaching them and what our process is and what people miss all the time, and it's what's so much fun for me, it's the maturity process. And what I mean by that is we've gotten people that are 30, 35, 40 that we help mature through this process. And I know what you're all thinking. What do you mean you help a 40-year-old mature? They're already mature. Well, in certain areas, a lot of times they are, but you have to mature in the mindset that you have. And what I mean by that is if you don't believe you're worth $150,000, you will never get a job for $150,000. Why do I say that? You don't believe you're worth it. So you will go and self-sabotage. You will pull yourself out of interview processes. What we see most of the time in our people is they'll be like, I know my value and I know I'm worth this much money, which is like $85,000. And then somebody will offer them, let's say, an interview process for $60K and they don't take it. Well, now they don't get the interview process. Now they don't get the experience. Now they just missed out on a company that they can then go and leverage into other opportunities. Who cares what the actual price is? Because what we talk about all the time is you create the bidding war, you create the urgency. Because if you have 3-4 companies, who cares what they're offering? Because whenever they offer you, you just take that offer and then you go leverage it to other companies. And then also, if you're talking to other companies, for example, when I got my 4 offers, I had 3 associate sales rep role offers and 1 full line rep role offer. They didn't need to know about that. They just knew I got 4 offers, right? I didn't have to go into detail and all the stuff. So the reason I'm sitting here telling you guys is I watch this happen a lot of times with people who just are first coming in. And then it's like, again, if you aren't used to making $150,000, $200,000+, you will actually start to self-sabotage. You'll be like, oh, I don't really want this job, or, oh, I don't need to do this, because you guys haven't thought it all the way through and you've just never been in that position. One of the most common things I get on thousands of calls a year with people, Jacob, I'm struggling. I haven't got a job. I haven't got past an interview. And I always say this, I'm like, if you knew that this job was worth $400,000, would you prepare different? And every single time they say yes. Oh yeah, I would be doing ABCD different. And I'm like, and that is why you have not got hired, because you're treating this as a $60,000 job instead of treating it like a $400,000 job, which you just saw the mindset shift. and you're not doing things, which means you're leaving stones unturned, AKA you're self-sabotaging, not doing everything possible. And then what they will do is they'll be like, oh, it's a hard industry, or this person didn't let me in, or, someone with more experience beat you. It's not the truth. The truth is you just haven't become the person you're supposed to be because, again, going back to how do we get a 22-year-old hired at over $148,000 starting out? Because people believed that he was able to go take the job. Now, let me just make this really clear because I get all the hate. That's impossible. You can't do it. It's a 148 app plan, right? Is it guaranteed salary? No, because that's not sales, right? You're a full line rep. No full line rep roles in med device sales are going 100% salary because otherwise you would not be motivated to sell because you would just be guaranteed money. So if you do 1 sale or 10 sales, who cares? You got the same. They have to have commission structures in there. So some are going to have base, some are that. But the reason I'm saying that is he was 22. They looked at him as somebody who was mature enough to go take it. So the reason I'm sitting here saying that, whether you're in the industry or you're trying to get in the industry, this goes to my reps that are associates, that are first year, that are making $100,000, $110,000. Like, you all hear people say, oh, you can't do this. Literally, one of our coaches right now is going for a position. They have 2 positions they were going for. The one app plan's $350 and the other plan's $299. Because all these people that are in the industry for 1, 3, 5 years, but they're in jobs making 110, 150, 200K, they're like, that's impossible. You can't make that money. No, you can. It's out there. You just have to go find it. I want to give you guys so much value right now. Let me change your life. This is what changed my life. I was making $50,000 a year. I was in San Diego, and every time I'm in the room with millionaires, I get to have the conversations of what was their like glass breaking moment. And I'm going to help you learn my glass breaking moment so you can have this glass breaking moment. The moment it all changed for me was when I was in the Pier of San Diego during COVID, and like nobody was out. So I went out there, I went for a run that morning, and I remember being on the pier in San Diego, right by the convention center. We've done a lot of conferences out there, so it's always a special spot to now go back to because I was there before I got into med device sales, and now I would see them when I was in med device sales doing well, and it was so much fun. But the moment it all changed for me is I remember coming from poverty mindset. Oh, there's not enough money. It's too expensive. You can't make $200,000. You can't make $500,000. You can't do this. Blah, 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 blah. And then when it all changed for me, I was sitting in the pier. I remember looking at all the yachts. And I meant like, man, those are pretty expensive. I bet a couple of those are a couple $1 million. And then I remember looking over at the skyline and I'm like, wow, look at all the buildings. I bet those buildings were worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And then I was like, wow, I wonder the construction company that built that, they made millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. And then I saw the baseball stadium and then I'm like, wow, there's professional athletes that are there. They all make millions of dollars. And then I was like, oh, wow, this is just San Diego. What if you went to LA or San Francisco or Austin, Texas, or wherever you want to go? And I'm like, and wow, there's a lot of money there. And then, oh, I didn't even talk about the businesses and the business people. Oh, wow, there's a lot of money there. And then I go and thought about, oh, I go into a grocery store. Every single product that you see in there, somebody created that, they're a millionaire. You get in your car, the person who made that tire and they made that brand, millionaire. The person who patented whatever happens in your car, millionaire. That's when it all started ticking for me. It started clicking for me. It started making sense because I'm like, oh, it was a mindset shift. I used to come from poverty mindset where it's a lack of, there's never enough, and I'm never going to make this, to, wow, there is literally money everywhere. Because guys, you think that's a lot of money? Go to Dubai, go to UAE, go to the UK, go to Europe. I was confirmed by this when I went to Greece for a med device deal that I was working on, which ended up closing, and I'm very thankful for it when I was doing it with Innoviz. But the reason I'm saying that is I was over in Greece, and I'll never forget going and having a cappuccino down on the pier in Athens, Greece, looking at a yacht. And there was a yacht from New Zealand in Athens, Greece. And then again, I'm like, man, there's levels to this game. Because the yacht was worth at least $10+ million. And I'm like, and that person came from New Zealand and they're now in Athens, Greece. Think about just the trip there and all the crew and all the stuff. And that's when it just started all continuing to tick, and abundance mindset and money's everywhere and opportunities everywhere. Why I just said that to all of you. I hope this is breaking a lot of glass for you all and shattering what you've been taught, because what poor people will do, and guys, I come from poverty. I have family members who live off poverty. I hear it every day. Must be nice. Oh, you can go get more money, or money is evil. Oh, money won't make you happy. right? All the stuff that people do degradingly to keep themselves poor, when you just realize money is just a tool. Money is just value. You want to make more money? Why do people in med device sales make a lot of money? Because they're doing a value that literally saves people's lives. They're giving a product that literally enhances someone's life in a better. You have a skill set that not anybody else can do. You get paid more. That's the value of all this. And then you just realize it's money that's printed and all this stuff. Like, you start shifting your mindset, you will start being more mature. Because why am I telling you this? You guys are like, Jacob, I'm just trying to break in the industry. Jacob, why do I care about this? Because when you come in and you're making $65,000, $70,000, $85,000 starting out, guess who you're talking to? You're going to talk to the scrub tech who makes 40, 50 grand, and you're going to talk to the surgeon who might make $1 million. You have to be able to relate with both of them. But guess what? When a surgeon, I've been in those conversations when the surgeon's talking about their Lamborghini and their surgeon's talking about going out for dinner and it cost them $2,000. You can't be the person who's like, wow, that's a lot of money. Wow. Because now you can't relate with them. They need to know that you're actually able to understand it and you're mature enough. That doesn't mean you can go and buy the stuff and all the things. But again, I can just sit here and tell you, you have to be able to understand it, be able to be mature of being like, hey, that's great. I'm absolutely love. What kind of car do you have? Actually be inquisitive and learn about them, right? This is the big thing that I want you all to hear is this is the process in med device sales. So you want to make 100,000, 110, 150,000, 200,000. You have to learn how to do that. You have to learn how to be mature enough to do that. Because this is what I can sit here and tell you. I used to be you guys, $50,000. If somebody just gave me $150,000, life would be so much easier. You would lose it all. You don't know what to do with it. My mentor gave me the best advice ever. I kept saying, I want to make 100 grand a year. I want to make 100 grand a year. I want to do this. And he's like, Jacob, I could give you 1,000 people right now and you couldn't monetize them. I could give you 1,000 people a year and you could not monetize $1 off of them. When he said that to me, everything switched. How are you going to capture them? Do you have an email? Do you have social media? Where are they going to find you at? What are you going to sell them? What value are you going to add? Once I started changing my mindset, why do you think I've been able to come into med device sales? I need to make sure that they remember me. I need to make sure that I can make a difference. I need to make sure that I'm providing value. I need to make sure that I can get a sale that's only going to continue to help them. I need to make sure I do customer service. It just continues to add. So whether you're trying to break into this industry or you're trying to actually be in the industry and make your money, you just have to know your worth. You have to continue to mature. You have to continue to grow. Why am I saying this all to you? Get around people who are that way. Get around people like our coach. She just celebrated her second year in the industry. She's going for jobs for $350 and $299. But you'll talk to reps that have been in, like I tell you guys all the time, I met a rep, been in for 6 years, and never made more than $150K. That's not a slam on them. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's levels. You just think differently, right? And so the reason I'm just sitting here telling you guys is I want you guys to think big. I want you to dream big. I want you to get around people that want you to win. When I make these videos, it gets a lot of people triggered and gets them all going, $150,000, blah, blah, blah. That's okay. I'm not trying to relate. I was just telling Eric, our videographer, we have somebody on LinkedIn going absolutely crazy because she's like, I want you for free. I want mentorship for free. And she's just like being a big baby. And then she's blaming us why we suck because we won't give them stuff for free. And I'm like, we have thousands of hours of free YouTube. Go watch that. I want you to coach me for free. Welcome to the world, you and everybody else. That's immaturity. Told me how she lost her job, lost all the stuff, all the things. I know why. Never need even to meet the person. I never even need to talk to them. I already know why. We're not trying to go to those people. I'm not trying to put my stuff out there for those people. Because guess what? I could give them the whole world. Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. It'll never be enough. But if you get around people who want to watch you win, get around people who don't have any agenda, but just to continue to put out. We put all this stuff out for free. Do we have programs that help people that cost money? Yeah, 100%. But it's because we just provide values. All we do is get return on investment. But guess what? You all listen to this for free and watch our stuff for free because we don't need $1 from you. I just want to help you guys. What I just shared with you all, guess what? You guys will go pay $50,000 from gurus that will tell you exactly what I just told you. Mindset. Surround yourself with the people who are going to get you there. What I do every single day and get to work with people is going to believe in them. I got to tell our coaches this the other day and our team, and I got so emotional about it, is because every single day, all you guys hear is why you suck, why you can't do it, why you won't ever be able to accomplish it. Whether it's from your family, by other reps, by people that are in the industry, all this stuff, all the people who told me the same thing. Like one of my first messages I ever got was I posted a video when I was walking and it's 115 in Phoenix and I was shirtless and I kept my neck up And some guy was 60 some years old, pissed off, and he's like telling me to put a shirt on to shut my mouth and all this stuff, right? You're going to get hate. There's going to be people, but you need to get around people who believe in you and want to watch you win. And that's why I'm telling you this. You guys want to have success in this industry, mature. What does that mean to mature? I mean, it means become the better version of yourself. If someone says $200,000 and you giggle, you laugh, you're not going to make $200,000. You think that's unattainable. I started telling people I'm going to make $50,000 in a month one day. $50,000. Everyone told me I was crazy. I talked to you guys. I've been blessed to have $50,000+ commission checks in a month in med device sales. The moment I knew I was going to do it is when I started telling people, and then I stopped feeling like a liar when I would say it. I actually believed it. And then it got me to the next level. Because let me just change your guys' life one more time. Most of you will say, I want to make $100,000 a year, and you don't even know what that is per month. How are you supposed to make it? Just so you all know, it's $8,333. It was obsessed in my head for a while. The reason I'm sitting here telling you, you guys have to have a plan to reverse engineer. And then when you actually say, hey, how would I make $10,000 a month? How would I make $20,000 a month? You actually have to think about it. You've never done that before. You just write it off. But once you actually put your pathways of how would I do that, it'll change your life, my friends. And so I want you all to know, you guys are like, oh, Jacob, this doesn't really help me with med device sales. Well, if you think that, A, I just want to help you in life, but number two, it does help you in med device sales because hopefully it gets you around people that are thinking bigger, that people are accomplishing. You hear from people every day, you can't make $200,000-$300,000. And I just told you, I have people that are 2 years in the industry interviewing for positions at $299,000 and $350,000. They're out there. Get around those people. Get around people who believe in you. Guess what? The internet, let me put it out to be perfect. I just said this to my buddy. He has over 500,000 followers on Instagram. He's a fitness influencer. And we were laughing about it. He was getting a bunch of hate messages one day. And I was like, let me just explain the internet in one sentence. I'll get a comment on a video and it will be, you suck. You're the worst. What a clown. The next comment will be, you changed my life forever, man. Thank you for all you do. You're not going to make everyone happy. Stop it. When you have people tell you suck, okay, they're not your people. Going back to my whole favorite line, I'm going to have Eric put our silly goose line on it again because I think it's awesome. Bees don't take time to explain to flies why honey's better than Keep growing into the person you need to be. And I hope you all hear my heart because the people who listen to this and actually take this, you guys are the ones who continue to listen to me and you get better every single day because everyone will see, you guys can go watch my journey of when I was even a personal trainer like 8 years ago and you see my life to where we're at today. It's only because I've wanted to get better every single day. I've wanted to help people every single day. I wanted to do the Kobe Bryant of get 1% better every single day. And I've done that for 7 years. Get yourself in rooms, get yourself around people, get yourself around positive mindsets and influences. And that's what I hope this is. But also get around people who are real with you. It's why we talk the way we talk. I just said this to a person I was on the phone with. People will listen to our stuff and they'll be like, oh my gosh, he's so mean. And I'm like, if you think I'm mean, like wait till you get in med device sales and you deal with surgeons. But number two, I can either just sit here and lie to you all and just be like, oh, just do this. Hence most people that you guys talk to because they don't want to just be real with you. Or I can just tell you the absolute truth and you guys can actually take it and use it and go get results. Or you can just sit here and keep saying, oh, I want to feel good all the time and not get results. It's your choice. I just want you all to win. So whether you're in the industry, you're trying to break into the industry, what I'm going to sit here and tell you is keep maturing, keep getting better, keep getting to the best version of yourself. Get around people who are going to support you. Get around people who are going to encourage you. Get around people when you tell them your goals, they're like, that's awesome. Because you want to know why we're here, why I was able to go take a trip to Europe, why I'm able to do the stuff that we do, is because we only focus on people. We only focus on getting a return on investment for them, providing value to them, but also getting to the point where 7 years ago when I had to put peanut butter back because I couldn't afford it, I'd walk through the grocery stores doing the math on my phone because I didn't know how I was going to pay my grocery bill. And I'd have to put groceries back because I knew I didn't have enough after I just factored in taxes to being able to be like, yeah, let's go to Europe and travel. It's just because I just kept getting around people who believed in me. And let me just sit here and tell you, sometimes they actually weren't even real people. It was podcast. It was audiobooks. It was things that just continue to show me that it's possible. And that's why I love what we do. This is just a channel I hope you guys get encouraged from to tell you, you can do it. You want to make 150K? Go make 150K. You want to make more than that? Go make more than that. You want to go accomplish a lot of crazy stuff in life? Go accomplish a lot of crazy stuff in life. Because my friends, everything I'm doing right now, I got told I'd never do. I still get people, how's your little podcast doing? Doing great. You know, and that's what I just want you all to know. You guys can do it. You can become whatever version of yourself you want to be. And I hope you go and you actually bet on yourself you keep trusting in you and you keep chasing that person. One of the songs I listen to every single morning before I go work out, it's called Ambition. And it's just a song about, take all the money. I don't need the money. I don't need anything. It's just the ambition. Every single morning I wake up, I'm just ready to go. The money, all the success, all the stuff, it doesn't change you, my friends. It'll just bring out who you truly are. So hopefully you're a good person that gives back and all the stuff. But what I'm going to sit here and tell you is you just got to want it. You just want to be able to help people. That's what drives me every single day. It's why we do the podcast. It's why we continue to invest in this, to give you guys better quality content and just put stuff out there. Is I just want to watch you guys win. I may never meet most of you, but I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I hope you become the version of you that you're supposed to become, that you have the most success in this life, and that you guys are able to break into medical device sales, crush it in medical device sales, create the absolute dream life that you want, and go be happy. I appreciate all you guys' support. Can press that like and subscribe button. A 5-star review helps us grow this channel. If you guys are interested in breaking into medical device sales, you guys can click the link below. Fun part for first year in, that we've been able to do this and we're getting reps that are actually associates or first year reps, or even a couple year reps, but they're not making more than 110, 120, 130K. They want to go to the next level of like the 150s, the 200s, the 300s. And they've been reaching out to us, so we can definitely help you. Feel free to reach out. We're happy to get on a call with you. Absolutely want you all to win. I want you guys to have all the success. See you on the next one. Peace.